Hello everyone, welcome back again to one more video from my YouTube channel. Dear friends, in our previous video, we discussed about the mammary glands. In this video, we're going to understand about one more very important concept related to the female reproductive system, that is nothing but the female external genitalia. Female external genitalia. The male external genitalia, it is simply called as penis. We have seen the structure of the penis in our previous videos. Now, in this video, we're going to understand about the external genitalia of a female reproductive system. The external genitalia of a female reproductive system, it is simply called as vulva. It is called as vulva, V-U-L-V-A, vulva it is. Now this vulva or female external genitalia, it is present at the groin region. It is present at the groin region. What do you mean by groin region? Groin region ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ತೊಡೆಯ ಸಂದುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ತೊಡೆಯ ಸಂದುಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ this external genitalia is present. दोनों टांगों के बीच में this external genitalia is present in case of females. Now, let us try to understand the external genitalia. Let us draw the outer view of the external genitalia. This is how the external genitalia looks in case of females. In the groin region, that means in between the two legs, in the groin region, we have a depression here. We have a depression here. This depression, it is called as vestibule. It is called as vestibule. This vestibule, it has got two different openings in it. The upper opening, this upper opening of the vestibule, it is called as urethral opening. Urethral opening it is. We'll understand the detailed explanation about vestibule, urethral opening and the other parts after completing the diagram and the labelings. Whereas the lower part, this lower part or lower opening of the vestibule, this lower opening, it is called as vaginal opening. Vaginal opening. Upper opening of the vestibule is called as urethral opening and the lower opening it is called as vaginal opening. These two openings, they are covered with a skin fold. They are covered with a skin fold. This skin fold, it is called as labia minora. Labia minora. At the terminal position of the vestibule, that means at the upper end of the vestibule, this is the upper end of the vestibule and this is the lower end of the vestibule. At the upper end of the vestibule, there is a small finger-like erectile tissue is present. This small finger-like erectile tissue, it is called as clitoris. It is called as clitoris. Now this entire structure, it is covered with one more skin fold. One more skin fold. This skin fold, it is called as labia majora. It is called as labia majora. Then this portion, this entire portion, this portion, it is called as mons pubis. It is called as mons pubis. Mons pubis it is. And the loose skin, what is the skin fold that I am erasing here? It is nothing but the labia minora. The loose skin that covers the clitoris, the loose skin of the labia minora that covers the clitoris, that envelopes the clitoris. If this is a clitoris, the labia, some amount of the skin related to the labia minora, it covers the clitoris like this. This skin, it is called as prepuce. It is called as prepuce. Now, near to this vaginal opening, there are a pair of glands present. Here we have one gland, here we have another gland. A pair of glands are located here. These glands, they are called as this and this one. These two glands, they are called as bulbovestibular glands, or they are also called as Bartholin's apostrophe s, Bartholin's glands. At the base of this, we have got another opening here, another small opening here. This opening, it is the anal opening, anus it is. This anus is nothing to do with the female reproductive system. It is a part of the digestive system, but it is there. That is why I have mentioned and the labeled here in this diagram. Now this female vaginal opening, this vaginal opening, it is partially, not completely, it is partially covered with a skin. It is partially covered with a skin. This skin, it is called as hymen. It is called as hymen. They are the major parts of the female external genitalia. Now let us understand one by one in detail. As we have discussed earlier, at the groin region of the female, we have got a small depression that is nothing but the vestibule. What is vestibule? It is a depression. It's a depression present. It's a depression present at the groin region of females. Then the upper opening of the vestibule, it is called as urethral opening. Urethral opening's main job is to discharge urine. To discharge the urine. Whereas the lower opening, vaginal opening, the lower opening of the vestibule is called as vaginal opening. This vaginal opening, it is the female reproductive opening. It is the female reproductive opening. That means in case of females, we have two different openings. One is for urine discharge, it is called as urethral opening, and the other one is for reproductive process, that is vaginal opening. But recall, my dear friends, in case of males, In case of males, we have a common opening. We have a common opening called as penis. This opening, it is called as urethral meatus in case of males. Through this, the male person discharges urine, and through the same passage, the male person can also discharge the sperm. It is a common opening to discharge both urine as well as sperms. Hence, it is called as urethral meatus. But in case of females, we have got two different openings. One is meant for urine discharge, it is called as urethral opening, and the other one is meant for the reproductive process, it is called as vaginal opening. This vaginal opening, its main job, the main function of the vaginal opening is to help in the sexual intercourse. Then the second main function of the vaginal opening is to discharge blood during menstrual cycles. During the menstrual cycles in a mature female, the blood gets discharged for 5 days in a month. That blood gets discharged through this opening, through the vaginal opening. And this vaginal opening, it is also meant for delivery process. The baby is coming out through this opening. That means it is a birth canal. Through this, the baby can come out after completing the 9 months of pregnancy. So this vaginal opening has got 3 very important functions. First one is for sexual intercourse, second one is to discharge the blood during the menstrual cycles, and third one is to deliver the baby after the completion of 9 months of gestation period or pregnancy period. Now, after this, we have a partially covered layer of a skin to the vaginal opening. That is called as a hymen. This hymen, it generally breaks during the first sexual intercourse. Hymen is a partially covered skin to the vaginal opening that breaks during the first sexual intercourse. That is why most of the authors in most of the textbooks, they have mentioned that hymen, it is present only in the virgin females. But that do not mean that it is a criteria to judge the virginity of the female. Generally, this hymen breaks during the first sexual intercourse. But the recent research studies in the human embryology reveals that this hymen, it can also break during the horse riding. It can also break during the swimming. It can also break during the running. It can also break during cycling. It can also break during the sports activities. If a female is participating in any of the sports activity, it may break during such athlete or during such sports activity. So, it is a common Indian mentality. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಒಂದು ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿ ಅದ. ಈ ಹೈಮನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೈಮನಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಯಾಪೊರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ಕನ್ಯಾಪೊರೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಪವಿತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕವಾದಿಗಳು ವಾದಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕನ್ಯಾಪೊರೆ ಈಜೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಕುದುರೆ ಸವಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಕ್ರೀಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಕನ್ಯಾಪೊರೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹರಿಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಹೈಮನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವುದೇ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಗಳ ಪಾವಿತ್ರ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನಿಸೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. वी कैनॉट, हम इस हाइमन के वजह से किसी भी औरत पाकीज़ा है या नहीं है बोल के जज नहीं कर सकते. ये एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है जो कि कॉमन इंडियन मेंटालिटी के अंदर ये चलते रहती. कॉमन इंडियन लोग क्या सोचती, पुराने जमाने के लोग क्या सोचती, अगर ये हाइमन नहीं है तो वो औरत पाकीज़ा नहीं है बोल के सोचती. मगर ज्यादा पानी लाने से, घड़े में पानी लाते, विलेजेस के अंदर घड़े में ढोले के पानी लाते, वैसे सिचुएशंस में साइकिलिंग करते रहते, स्विमिंग करते रहते, ऐसे सिचुएशंस में ये हाइमन टूटने के चांसेस भी रहते. ओके, देन at the either side of this opening, vagina, ಯೋನಿಯ ಎರಡೂ ಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ we have got a gland. This gland is called as bulbovestibular gland, or it is simply called as Bartholin's glands. These Bartholin's glands, they secrete mucus during sexual excitement. If a female becomes sexually excited, at that time these two glands, they secrete the mucus for lubrication. To get the lubrication during the sexual intercourse, these two glands, they secrete the mucus. They are the bulbovestibular glands or the Bartholin's glands. Then all these structures, they are covered with a fold of skin that is labia minora. In the Latin language, labia means lips. They are lip-like covering. They are the labia minora. It is small, that is why it is called as minora. Whereas the bigger lip-like structure, it is called as majora. What do you mean by labia? Labia means lip-like. If we have got a small lip-like structure, it is called as labia minora. If we have a large lip-like structure, then it is called as labia majora, my dear friends. So, labia minora, it is a fold of skin in labia majora. ಲೇಬಿಯಾ ಮೆಜೋರಾದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೇಬಿಯಾ ಮೈನೋರಾ ಇರ್ತದ್ರಿ. ಮೆಜೋರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದು, ಮೈನೋರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣದು. ದೊಡ್ಡದೊಳಗೆ ಸಣ್ಣದಿರ್ತದೋ ಏನು ಸಣ್ಣದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರ್ತದೋ? ದೊಡ್ಡದೊಳಗಡೆ ಸಣ್ಣದಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೇಬಿಯಾ ಮೆಜೋರಾದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೇಬಿಯಾ ಮೈನೋರಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೇಬಿಯಾ majora. Now here we have got a structure very important for competitive exams, my dear friends. This erectile tissue, it is finger like, small finger like erectile tissue. It is called as clitoris. Clitoris is a small finger like erectile, erectile tissue present. Where it is present? Outside the labia minora or inside the labia minora? It is present in the labia minora. Then what is the function of this clitoris? That is repeatedly asked in the competitive exams. This clitoris, it is a erectile tissue. Can you recall the male reproductive system, my dear friends? In the male reproductive system also, we have got an erectile tissue present in the penis. The same erectile tissue is present in the clitoris. Structurally, male penis, listen this statement very carefully, my dear friends. Structurally, male penis and the female clitoris are made up of same kind of tissue. That is corpora cavernosa. Penis and clitoris. Penis is present in the males, whereas clitoris present in the females. Both of them, they are made up of a same tissue. What is the name of that tissue? It is corpora cavernosa. Corpora cavernosa. ಪೆನಿಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಲಿಟೋರಿಸ್ ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ತರನಾದಂತಹ ರಚನಾತ್ಮಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಕ್ಲಿಟೋರಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಹೋಮೋಲಾಗಸ್ ಟು ಪೆನಿಸ್. ಪೆನಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದೆ? ಪೆನಿಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಟೋರಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಟೋರಿಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಪೆನಿಸ್ಸು ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ನಾಯುಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾವು. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಮಸಲ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೋರಾ ಕ್ಯಾಪರ್ನೋಸಾ. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದ clitoris is called as homologous to penis. Now the question arises, what is homologous? We have two types of organs in the biology, homologous organs and the analogous organs. Homologous means if any two organs, listen this statement very carefully, if any two organs are structurally same but functionally they are different, then such organs are called as homologous organs. For example, my hand and the forelimb of the cheetah and my hand, both are structurally same. The pattern of bones, the pattern of muscles, the joints, everything is same. My hand and the forelimb of the cheetah both are one and the same structurally, but functionally they are different. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಓಡ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ, चीता ಹೆಂಗೆ ಓಡ್ತದೆ, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಓಡ್ತೀನಿ. चीता जैसा भाग रहा, मैं भी मेरे हाथ जमीन को लगा को ऐसा भाग सकता हूँ क्या? नहीं. तो चीता अपने फोर लिम्स को भागने के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहा, मगर मैं अपने फोर लिम्स को वेरियस पर्पस के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहा हूँ. जस्ट लाइक राइटिंग, ईटिंग, फाइटिंग, कौन से भी काम करने के वास्ते मैं इसको इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूँ. If any two organs are structurally same but functionally different, then such organs are called as homologous organs. Remember, it is very important for competitive exams, my dear friends. Clitoris and penis both are homologous to each other because they are made up of a same kind of tissue, but the function of the penis is insemination, whereas the function of clitoris is only get erected during the sexual intercourse. This clitoris, it get erected during the sexual intercourse in case of females, but it is not playing any role in case of insemination. Insemination is meant for only the male person. Now, after this, we have got one more loose skin of the labia minora that covers the clitoris. It is called as prepuce. It is a loose skin fold of labia minora to cover clitoris. लेबिया माइनोरा का कुछ हिस्सा क्लिटोरिस को कवर करे, सो दिस पार्ट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, दिस पार्ट, इट इज कॉल्ड एज प्रीप्यूस. द सेम प्रीप्यूस इज प्रेजेंट इन द मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम आल्सो. The loose skin fold that covers the penis externally, it is called as prepuce, or it is called as foreskin ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಮೇಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. The same thing is present here in the prepuce. Now, after this, we have got one more covering layer, one more loose skin of fold here. We have one more folding of a skin, and this skin fold, it is fleshy. This skin fold, it is fleshy. This fleshy skin fold, it is called as labia majora. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದ್ದು ಮೆಜೋರಾ, ಸಣ್ಣದಿದ್ದು ಮೈನೋರಾ. ಲೇಬಿಯಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ತುಟಿ ಆಕಾರದ ಲಿಪ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್. So labia majora, it is a fleshy skin fold around the labia minora. The most important part of the female external genitalia, it is mons pubis, my dear friends. Mons pubis. This upper hill like structure, it is called as mons pubis. This mons pubis, it is a cushion of fatty tissue. Here we have plenty amount of fat get deposited. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೊಬ್ಬು ಶೇಖರಣೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ fat get deposited in the mons pubis. That is why we have got the hair. We have got the hair here. We have got hair all around the mons pubis. Mons pubis, it is nothing but the cushion of a fatty tissue where we have, it is a cushion of fatty tissue where we have the pubic hair. And these pubic hair, they are not only present in the mons pubis, but they are also present at the lateral side of this labia. Is it labia majora or minora? Is it labia majora or minora? Then what is this? This is labia majora and this is labia minora. Towards the lateral side of this labia majora, there are pubic hair. Pubic hair are present. This is how the external genitalia appears in case of female reproductive system. Here you have to remember some important points. What are the major important points? Hymen. You have to remember the definition of the hymen. What is hymen? Hymen is a partially covered skin that covers the vaginal opening that breaks during the first sexual intercourse. What is hymen? It is the partially covered skin to the vagina. Vagina get partially covered with the hymen. Then the next very important thing is clitoris. What is clitoris? Clitoris is a small finger-like erectile tissue present in the labia minora. What is labia minora? It is a skin fold under the labia majora. What is labia majora? It is a fleshy skin fold around the labia minora. What is mons pubis? Mons pubis is a cushioning or cushion of fatty tissue where we have the pubic hair. What is prepuce? Prepuce is a loose skin fold of the labia minora that covers the clitoris. What is urethral opening? It is an opening meant for urine discharge. What is vaginal opening? Vaginal opening is nothing but a reproductive opening in the females. Its main job is to help in the sexual intercourse, to help in the blood discharge during the menstrual cycle, and through which there is a baby delivery. It is a birth canal. What is vestibule? Vestibule is a depression present at the groin region in the female reproductive system. They are the major important parts of the female reproductive system. In our next video, my dear friends, we are going to discuss about the very important process, that is the formation of gametes. It is gametogenesis. We'll do a separate video for spermatogenesis as well as for oogenesis. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.